I understand. We're going to roll some dice and make some money. And those are two of my very favorite things. If I put the cursor over the die, it flips, and I guess we get the corresponding amount of money. This one will be $1. I know it's hard to keep up, but just bear with me. If I go over here, we'll spend $11 on our first upgrade for just dice. Now we get 2 die. So now we can flip over both of them, so our income has gone up a lot. I don't think I've got a single 6 yet, but our money's going up quickly. So we'll add more die, and then we get to mouse over all of them. And we got some 6s. We're going to turn this into Yahtzee while we're at it. Look at that money go. I like this already. We'll buy more die. So now if we flip them all like that, look at our money now. We're up to $35. It feels like the money's too easy at this point. We'll keep adding the die though as we can. We need $1,000 for the other upgrade. There's also upgrade called Just Income, +1 to just dice income. Okay, so if we get $300, I think we get an additional $1, which may not sound like a lot, but at the rate we're flipping these things, I think that could be significant. We'll buy more of those. 15 of them. Now I need some AoE on this. We need to be able to flip more of these at once. I don't know what it is about dice games, but I love them. Maybe because they're helping me learn to count. $300. We're going to upgrade our just income. So we flip that. Where does it land? We got $5 for a 4. So we can get no less than $2 and a maximum of 7. Yeah, I guess it's worth it to keep buying just dice. I'm really hoping we can get a bigger AoE so I don't have to individually hover over these. This is very satisfying, but it is hard to actually like hover over the individual dice. I'm not very precise with my movements. I suppose though, just buying more of them will solve that problem. So eventually we won't even need to look where we're clicking. We'll just hover and it will work. The income is going up quickly. I feel like this is one where the numbers could get really, really, really big. The next upgrade for income is $480. The next one's 768, so they are growing. But now we can make no less than $3. That's actually quite an increase to our income overall. This really makes me want to play every dice game imaginable. I really can't explain why. Made easily $640. I think the next upgrade is worth 700 and something. I don't even care at this point. I'll just do this for a long time. But we do need numbers to get bigger. Just income is going up. The next one's 28. But we got 3 levels of that, so I think we get no less than $4. And I believe a maximum of 9. We can unlock dark matter for $1,000, and I'm pretty curious as to what that is. We easily made the $1,000 we need. Unlock skill tree and dark matter gain. Oh, I could have just hovered over that if I wanted to know. We're gaining dark matter, like we do in real life. Every time we roll a dice, we're creating a little bit of a black hole. At least I'm assuming so. I have no idea what black holes are actually made out of. I think they're just a well of gravity. But that's also what dice do, so it all makes sense. We'll get a few more levels out of this. There's no more upgrades here, but we do have 28 of these now. So we can basically just hover around actually pretty randomly and still roll these pretty good. The dark matter is clearly another type of currency we can use for something good. I would love to make a number that spans all the way across the screen. I've just been zoning out and doing this. We made $1,400. Like, I'm not even buying the upgrades anymore. But we really should. We're only 15 away from the max. We make $1,000 so quickly. We even have almost 500 dark points. The just dice upgrades are getting more expensive. Were we supposed to unlock upgrades somewhere along the way too? Whatever happened to those? Did we get something at 500 dark points? Doesn't look like it. We'll just have to keep going for more dice. $1,950. I think I'm going to upgrade my income again because that's an investment in the future. We still get up to 40 dice on the board. We're really only touching 1 or 2 at a time. I could just do this infinitely anyway because they land quite quickly. I could probably do this with 10 dice, but it's fun to have this many. We should be into double-digit earnings for some of these too. If one would ever land on a 6, we would get $10. We have almost 1,000 dark points as well. $2,244. I think that means we should buy some more dice. We're up to 44. And we'll just flip that many more in a row. Quickly save up another $2,500. We're going to increase our income again. Now we are... I didn't see the number there. I think we're 5 ahead. We are exactly 5 ahead. That will actually make a considerable difference to our income. The next income upgrade is quite expensive, but the next just dice increase is not. 720 for the next run after that. We're already there. 4 more to go. I'm getting to the point where I'm trying different strategies, but if I go back and forth with the cursor like this, it might actually be the fastest because I think we're hitting most of them. Maybe circles. Circles are good too. I'll probably just rotate it depending on how I'm feeling in the moment. Have almost $4,000. We should be able to buy 3, 4. Actually, we got all of them for that, just barely. So just dice is max. Where can I have more? Where's the rest of mine? I didn't realize I could actually click on skill tree up top. So we should probably start this. +1 overall income. Yes. We're going to go ahead and get all 5 levels of that. Okay, and we'll get back to clicking. I thought I remembered unlocking something else. I just wasn't sure where to find it. I just didn't look at what's right in front of me. These do all take dark points as well, so it did take a while to save up. Like, we still have 1,000. 10% overall income multiplier. Okay. Ooh, +1 dark matter gain. We actually want that. I do want another level of that as soon as I can. So we're actually going to save up. I think we get 2 of those per dice flipped at this point, which will be good. If we can get 3 per dice flipped, we've tripled our dark matter income. And we sort of accidentally saved up for this. I need to remember to upgrade my dice at this point though too. 31.45 for that, so dice income goes up, and that will also bounce off our multipliers. In the skill tree, dark matter income gain goes up again, so we should get 3 every time we touch a dice. And that appears to be the case. I zoned out for like 2 seconds. We made 6 grand. We have almost 1,200 to the dark points. 5% dice roll speed is actually interesting. Maybe we should just increase that up to level 6. +5 max viable dice limit. I mean, I guess we can get more dice. I don't know if I care that much about that. But we'll take more, I guess. They should be quicker to hit the ground again, so they can get back in the air to make us more money one more time. And then we're up to 55 dice. And the dark points are adding up quickly as well. It's $5,000 for the next income upgrade, so I'll actually take that as well. And that means we're now 13 ahead. We make $13 more than the number showing on the die. Plus 1,800 dark points, so that means we can upgrade the dark matter again. We even overshot it there. We should get 4 per die. And that's a good investment, because the more of those we can get, the more big upgrades we get. We're already back up to almost 900. We're up to 200 of them. What does the next one cost already? 3,200. Is that going to be worth it? That's going to be worth it. It doesn't take that long to make all those points. While we're at it, we're going to upgrade the income. That costs $8,000, but that's almost going to be max level soon too. And we like max level things. 3,200 points, done. Now it's +4, so I think we're getting 5 per dice. The screen is quickly turning into a swarm of black dots. And income can go up again. 1 more level is going to cost $20,000, but we're seeing lots of numbers in the 20s. At a rate of income though, we got almost 4,000 black dots again. They're adding up super quickly. The dark matter gain, the final level is 6,400, but that'll only take a second anyway. We're making the investment. It'll be slow now, and then we might speed run for a bit at the rate of our dot production. And there's 6,400. So we get +1 dark matter gain. That didn't branch out anywhere further, which is sad. Again, get a 10% overall income multiplier. These upgrades are really cheap in comparison. I definitely went for the most expensive one. But now our income is stupidly high, relatively speaking. And we got their just income is now max level. So now they are how far ahead? $18 ahead. I should probably start spending some of these dots as well. They're going to start to pile up. We don't need more dice right now. Dice roll speed could be good. 10% chance of rolling for higher number. Does that mean like higher than what's shown? I'm not really sure what that means, but I'll take it. I assume that this means it'll give us more points than what the dice is showing. We just saved up another 1,000 points. We're going to need to find something. Area upgrade. What does an area upgrade do? Oh, it means my area of my clicker. Oh, that's much quicker. This one upgrade was such an upgrade. We just saved up 2,000 dark points in like an instant. So income multiplier. Okay. Well, let's just put that all the way up to level 8. So now it's going to roll 32. So 4 becomes 34. We are 30 points ahead. Ooh, area increase came up over here too. We can buy, lots of levels of that. Oh, so big. I don't know if it needs to get any bigger than this, honestly, but it would be funny. The money's going to pile up on us. We'll get more here. So what we buy in the skill tree can unlock upgrades over there. So our money will come in handy again. We get individual upgrades over here. +1 income when rolled 6. 10% income when rolled 6. You know what? Let's just buy a bunch of these two. +1 income when rolled 6. Our 6s are going to be much more valuable. Let's see if we can get one. A single one. Might be hard to see. Will you be a 6? It should be 1 in 6 chance of this happening. There, it was $79 for rolling a 6. So our income just went up a lot. Anything else we can upgrade? We'll get area increase. We could get more dice since our area is bigger too, actually. We probably should do that. +5 max viable dice limit times 3. So we should be able to get another 15 of them, which we can. It's just going to cost like $30,000 probably to do that, but we already have 10 of which. So we'll get started on that. Now we got an extra 5 on the board. More dice equals more income. We also need to boost everything from 1 through 5 as well. Upgrades are up to $3,000 each, so the next 10 are going to be well over $30,000. The next 4 are going to be over 20. So I was very low on my earlier estimate. But again, the more dice we have, the more income goes up. Do we think $24,000 is enough for the finals? Yep, it sure was. And while we're doing that, we got almost 10,000 black hole points. We can unlock bronze dice 2 times income. Oh, and those chain out. Is there anything hiding out there? I like when you hide things out here. This one is just straight up +2 overall income for 180. That branched out into a bunch of things. Unlock silver dice at 3 times income. Okay, we can also afford that. These, well, I'm going to buy all of these to get a little more income out of every single number because I feel like these are going to multiply real big. These are getting more and more expensive as we go. This one's maxed out, so we're going to try and max out the rest, working our way downwards. But our money should go absolutely bananas. Yeah, there we go. We're getting lots and lots and lots into the tens of dollars. And then there's bronze income over here, +2 to bronze dice income. Okay, we'll buy a few of those. Are we seeing any bronze dice yet? I'm not entirely sure how those work. With the number of dice we have as well, I'm going to increase my area a few times. That was 20-something thousand dollars, but we're moving more dice per swipe. There's definitely a lot of different things we can branch out to buy. We did get another 6,699. That means we'll do all of those. We got to work our way back around. Probably not touching the 6 because that one's really expensive. But we can buy some of these other ones, and income will go up a lot because of this. No, I'll buy that one. Also, this 10% overall income multiplier. I need to start maxing those out because I'm starting to get overwhelmed with how many we still have to buy. Oh, over here is where the other dice show up. And I'd say that should have been obvious, but I'm missing a lot of obvious things tonight. We just add a whole bunch of bronze dice. A whole bunch. Those are 2 times income. Okay, back to work. That's more dice to roll as well for more dark matter points. We basically instantly made $25,000, $30,000. So silver dice time. We could buy a whole bunch of these. That's going to cost a lot of money, but our income just went up again. So did our dark matter production, as long as they all produce the dots, which it seems they do. Now it's just an absolute storm of income. So many numbers. More silver dice. We got 31 of those. We got 34 bronze dice and 70 regular. And we make many thousands of dollars per second. The upgrades do get like exponentially more expensive though, so we're going to need like millions, billions, trillions of dollars to max all these out. 10% more overall income, and then we're going to start working our way around on these. The 6 is actually maxed out. The 5 is also maxed out. The 4 is maxed out. 3, not quite. But that leads to a lot more income. Is that just for regular die though? I should also be upgrading to bronze and silver more so. Those are going to be way more money. That's okay. We got 110,000, so we're going to add more silver dice. We got 40 of them now. They might have defaulted back to base value though, now that I think about it. Like their 3 times value is showing on the die, but they haven't got any upgrades themselves yet. Our basic die have got all the love. Was my theory correct? So this was silver dice, unlocks helper hand. I'll take a helper hand. I guess silver dice are just sitting here for now, essentially. 10 plus 10 overall income. I guess that's a base increase. This is a base increase to silver dice. So we buy a few of those, and then we get +5 dice roll speed for the silvers as well. So now they should be getting, yeah, we're seeing triple digits now. Helper hand costs $3,000. Where's helper hand? Helper hand isn't very big. Helper hand is not very helpful. Helper hand can wander around. I'm sure upgraded, they're bigger. Silver income, +10 to silver income. You know what? Yeah. Let's buy 6 levels of that, and our income should go up again. And it has a lot. If we're really on it, we can make probably $10,000 a second. And that's before I increase silver income and my area size as well. We made 150 grand in no time at all. Silver, and then we'll do some bronze upgrades to get them going as well. Everyone needs some love. Area increase costs 30,000. We can do that twice. 10% big area. Now our circle's getting real big. We can toss so many dice at once. I think we need more silver dice though. We're going to buy 4 more of those and some more bronze dice just to get them out there. We need to be flipping everything we can. We also have 22,000 dark points again. Silver dice are going up another 20 base. We probably want them to roll faster too. They'll set back down quicker. 10 times income multiplier, and that branches out to even more. For the leftover money, we're going to get bronze dice. They upgraded just a little bit, +5 dice roll speed for them. That's all we can afford. But the income again is definitely gone up. I can actually like make all the dice go in the air at once at this point. The money's getting stupid. $240,000. It's hard to know what to even spend it on at this point. Probably silver income some more. Bronze income is now maxed. Area increase can go up twice. Now it's even bigger. I feel like it's huge every time we upgrade, and then it gets huger. We need more bronze dice as well. The more of those we have, the more the dark points we're going to make. We'll get a few more silver dice as well. Even a $30,000 upgrade really doesn't take long at all now. We make that in a couple of seconds, if that. Jump up to 49 out of 50. Make it 50 out of 50 silvers. I want to finish off the regular dice if I can with all of our points, which should easily be able to. We'll get a higher chance of rolling higher numbers. +5 max buyable dice limit. Yeah, these will be cheap, and those will get us more dark points too. Dice roll speed, almost maxed out. We've almost maxed out the regular dice. Shouldn't take long to get the points we need. We're making not quite 1,000 per second of the dots, but we're not far off. Plus, we can afford a whole bunch more again. We have $250,000. We started at 70. For that kind of money, we bought another 15. And that's 15 more die that are providing us income and dots. 85, we'll jump that up to 90. Those are getting pretty expensive though. So now for a sec, $500,000 and 30,000 black hole points. Silver income, we're actually going to max out. We just gave one more level. That cost $250,000, but that'll pay for itself with enough swipes. In the skill tree, we're going to finish off the basic dice roll speed. Oh, I can actually get more helper hands. I should actually read these. I just ignore them because I assume they're bad. Do I want to buy these? I guess we can. Now we should be able to get more of these. They're not that expensive. We can get up to 150 helper hands. Oh, this would be good because that's less swiping we have to do then. Yeah, we're just going to click on this a whole bunch. They're $11,000 each now, but with enough helper hands out there, they'll get to work. I guess this number was reading 0 out of 10, and I should have been suspicious of that this entire time. We can increase their movement speed a few times as well, so they get to where they're going quicker. Recover speed. I guess they stop. They need to stop and take a breather. That's better. Now they're moving. But I'm moving too, but with them going also, we'll just be a little more thorough. $640,000, 22,000 dark points. Oh, we can increase our dark matter again. I didn't even see that. We can also do it up here for the bronze ones as well. So dark matter's gone up again considerably, and it was already very high. This is one of those games that has me not really strategizing. I'm just enjoying the process. It's fun. You don't have to think that hard about it because you can just do it. With our remaining $940,000, we're going to buy more regular dice, and we actually afford it. So now we got 100, which means even more income and more dots. I mean, it really does feel like we're getting a lot of dots. They're just piling in there. Dark matter gain can go up. That costs 10,000 for the second upgrade. They get super expensive, but bronze are going to be cheaper than silvers overall, so maybe we'll work on those for a second. We can make them roll quicker too. They can have a 10% income multiplier, and max viable dice limit would probably also be smart actually. We'll be able to afford the next 5 of those and even more gain again. We'll work hard for now at maxing out bronze. It's going to be cheaper than silver, and that will help catapult me into the money we need to finish off silver. We will get one more dark matter gain for about 19,200. Then we're going to have 10% income multiplier. We just need the dark matter anyway, so the more we can invest in that, the easier it's going to be long term. We officially have over $1 million and 35,000 dots. I can't help myself. Dark matter gain is going up again. To get all of those is going to be really expensive, so we're going to need a lot of dots, so we need to make a lot of investments there. 10% chance of rolling a higher number. We're going to buy 2 of those. We have a 20% chance. I think I should also do that for silver. So we're going to have a higher chance of rolling a number. Also, we should get more silver dice. Silver dice limit, we need to actually buy them. But that shouldn't be that expensive. Well, actually, it's going to be a few dollars. They're $50,000 each. So we'll buy all 10 of them, and that cost, I think, about $1 million. But that did huge things for our income as well. Should probably increase my size as well. We went from level 17 to 23, much bigger circle again. 60,000 dark points. We really gotta buy more. We're gonna max out the dark matter gain. Every time I look at it, I can't help it. We also need to increase the max viable limit, and also the higher chance for getting those, and just more income as well. 10%, 20% more. I mean, I have 900,000, soon to be $1 million left over to spend on something, so it might just be 30 more bronze dice, which is a huge amount. Every one of these is increasing our income so much. And we have 22,000 black hole points again, 23,000, 24,000, 25,000. Apparently circles are the way to do this. So long story short, we made $670,000 back. I'm not going to buy any more dice because they're too expensive. We should upgrade some of these. These are all pretty cheap. We're going to work our way around in circles probably until we run out of money just to try and do it evenly. Otherwise, we're going to sort of single out one particular number, and that will be inefficient. We actually got all the way back here, so these guys are almost max level, and these are still going to be a little more. But that made income go up a lot. Our black dots income is very high. The money needs to catch up. And it feels like it is suddenly again. We just made $1.1 million in no time at all. We'll buy a few more bronze dice because they're more valuable than ever. We're at 78 out of 85. Another $1 million. We're going to buy more bronze dice because we don't really have anything else to spend our physical money on. Our black dots, however, we got lots of things we can buy, like more dark matter gain. Then we're going to buy an extra income multiplier here. That put our bronze up actually a lot. That's now maxed out 10 out of 10. we'll buy another level for number 5 on the bronze. I think our bronzes are probably our money makers at this point. We got another $1.6 million and 65,000 dark points. We're going to increase the income of all the bronzes, and you know what? I might actually do the silver some more too. These are getting expensive, but their base upgrades are actually reasonably cheap, so I should also be filling some of these out instead of trying to front load bronze as well. Because now the silver upgrades are actually cheap, relatively speaking, and our 6s under bronze are going to get more valuable. Did that help our income? It probably did. We do have 1.85 million, $1.9 million. We'll buy more bronze dice, and we got 12,000 black dots already, which makes me wonder, can we afford more silver dice? Yep, max dice silver limit goes up by 15. We should be able to buy those fairly cheap. Actually not, those are really expensive. But they're definitely worth it. Every die is more black dots and just more income in general for me and the helper hands. Another 50,000 black hole points. We gotta pick carefully again. I guess 10% chance of rolling a higher number for the bronzes, so they have a 50% chance of rolling a higher number. We could get more of them, but that's kind of expensive right now. We'll maybe just buy some more of these upgrades. These are pretty expensive too. Yeah, we'll just work our way across these. That'll be fine. Income goes up no matter what we touch. And by the time we're done there, we come back and we're at 1.4 million, 1.45, so the money's going up fast. I think helper hands though, I'm actually going to spend 1.7 million on those. It's going to add a lot of those. Because they'll just be working in the background too, so when I am in the menus, we can still be earning in the background. It's a lot of clicking to do this. 137 helper hands all going in the background. And that's going to help me, because even when I'm moving, I can't be touching every dice at the same time. Got another 700,000. Is that enough to max out helper hands? It actually is. Now we got to go back. We could actually buy the option to buy more of those. I don't know if I want more. We can make them a lot faster, and we can make them recover faster as well. No one's allowed to take breaks on my watch. I'm going to increase the values of 6s under silvers as well. Now they're going a little quicker, all 150 of them. That's going to help our income a lot. 80,000 black dots, $3 million. We can actually start to max out some of the bronze earnings at this point. Maybe actually all of them. We still got a few more, but their roll speed has gone up as well. That's actually a really important upgrade. It shouldn't take long to afford the rest of them. The bronze dice are going to be moving fast. And I suppose with my $3.5 million, we're going to buy another 9 silver dice and have $500,000 left over. There's something beautiful about watching this unfold. $1.7 million, I'm going to buy area increase. I'll take us from 23 to 26. Bigger circle again. The last 4 levels are going to cost probably maybe closer to $10 million by the time we actually do it. Under skill tree, we're going to make the hands move faster. We're going to be able to buy more of them, and they're going to recover quicker. I'm also going to make these silver 6s and 5s worth a little more. And the 6 again. That happened in the background. We can now get up to 170 helper hands. That's going to be pretty expensive, given that they're $77,000 each, and we're maxed out with only 400 grand left over. I wonder how many hundreds of thousands of dots we spent so far. We just saved up another 100,000, so we probably spent a lot. We're going to get more bronze dice roll speed and more max bronze dice. The bronze are actually now completely maxed. The silver dice speed is what we're going to do next for 3 levels. Then we're also going to do more silver dice limit. We got to buy 15 more bronze dice. They're $500,000 each. That's getting expensive quickly. We'll go all the way up to 91 of them. And our income does increase with them. They're getting near to $1 million each. That's not very cheap, even for this income. I'm going to buy one more area increase, and then we're going to save up for the next one, which will happen immediately. Now we got an even bigger circle. We saved up another 100,000 dots, which means we can max out our black dot gain entirely. We'll also have a 10% chance of rolling a higher black dot number. Even in the background, we're making a lot. Like, you can see that the numbers piling up in real time. But now our black dot production is at max, so there's no getting higher than that for the time being. Definitely a significant increase. We've already made 60,000 dots again. I already made $3.4 million as well, so area increase, we are very close to the final area increase. That biggest circle of all. Got it. It's that big. Yeah, that thing's really enough to touch every dice in a hurry. They're flipping so quick too that they settle back down once I touch them real fast. Another $110,000. Silver dice roll speed, those 2 upgrades, number 9 and 10, cost like 40,000 dots. Higher dice limit is also important too. And then we're going to try and max out all of these if we can. As many of these as we can for the time being, just to get the value of the silver dice up. They are worth triple. The silver will be the most expensive, but they will also be the most rewarding. I also forgot how expensive they're going to get. We got $2.6 million. We're going to buy another 4 silver dice. They're $750,000 each at this point. The numbers are routinely very, very big. We're not making $1 to $6 anymore. I'm going to increase the chance for higher rolls for the silver dice. Those 2 cost $25,000. We got $134,000 left over. We're going to increase the base value of all of those. That's actually going to be a big increase for our income. And then we're going to work on the multiplier. 10% more for each and every number. We're just going to work our way back and forth. Except for when we get to 6, because I want to max that out first, because 6 is the biggest number. So 6 silver is maxed out, 6 bronze is maxed out, and 6 regular is maxed out. And I don't know if we'll ever see a silver die landing and be able to see the number on it, but it's going to be big. I'm also going to spend $7 million on more silver die. That's not going to buy very many. We went from 79 to 85, so we only got 6 levels. We'll buy another bronze dice while we're at it. These dice are so expensive. $4.5 million if we could buy 3 silver dice, and they only get more expensive every time we do that. Back in the skill tree, do we want more hands? We might as well, because we're making lots of money. The more hands we have, the more we're going to get. Even these are up to 56,000 black points each. We can fit another 20 of them in though. That's not going to be as expensive as you'd think, but even spending $1 million, we went up to 183. $2 million isn't a lot of money for us anymore though, so helper hands are going up to 190. They are maxed out. We're going to buy 1 more bronze dice to celebrate that monumental achievement. Having that many helper hands really actually is make a difference. I can notice that. Well, while we're at it, let's increase the limit of those again. We'll save up the points and then we'll max out the number of helper hands we can have. That didn't actually take long. 73,000 done. Now we can get up to 200 of them, so we'll buy another 10. That's going to cost, I don't know, $2 million. And we have $2.7 million left over, but maximum hands. Since our bronze dice are maxed out, I'm going to hopefully buy another 4 of them. 3 of them that brought us to level 96. Now we can get 97. The last 3 upgrades are going to be a lot of money. Probably $7-8 million. While we're waiting, we are going to increase the value of 5s for silvers, 4s, 3s, then we're out of money. While we're in the menu though, we continue piling up money in the background. We've got nearly $3 million, which will almost be enough for 2 bronze dice. It might be by now. Nope, just about. 1 more second. There we go. We got 1 more to buy for 1.879 million. And there it is, 100 out of 100 bronze dice. We should be making lots of money off those now. And we have another 110,000 dots to spend. We're running out of upgrades over here too. We don't need more max limit yet because we can't afford them anyway. I didn't see this one actually. That's been sitting there for a long time. That probably would have helped us a while ago. Overall income multiplier just went up by like 40%. I don't know how I've been looking past it the whole time, but in my defense, it is very late. I guess dots are really more so what we're waiting for. Money's been pretty easy for a while. Our income did go up quite a bit though. We're at almost $100,000 a second now. We can buy 2 more silver dice. We're at 90. We're at our current max. So we'll increase our max buyable limit by 5. They will increase our 3 multiplier to max, our 2 multiplier to max, and we're just waiting on the 1. And it will only be a few seconds even if we just sit here and wait. Which we did because why not? Oh, that only went to level 9 out of 10. Hold on. We'll jump up the rate here. And there we go. Maxed out. The only thing left to buy is the max limit of silver dice and then the silver dice themselves, which are stupidly expensive. But our income has gone up a lot and will continue to go up as we buy the silver dice. We're at 92. 5.5 million probably buys another 2. It sure does. 94. And the final upgrade for max buyable dice was 57,000, and I think that's entire upgrade tree unless I'm looking past something again. Doesn't seem like I am, so now we just gotta buy 6 more silver dice. A minute later, we have 380,000 black hole points and $21.5 million, which probably isn't actually enough to buy the remaining silver dice we need, but we're 1 away, only $5.1 million for the final one. And that only takes a second with my super speed cursor maxed out. Now our income is bananas. $100,000, well over $100,000 per second. But that's all the upgrades and all we can do for now. We'll get back to this one later.